Hello everyone, this is Termuse, and today I'm picking up where I left off in my Subnautica Hardcore Deathrun Remade mod game again. Um, yeah, let's see if we can keep this going. But yeah, yeah, making good progress in extending my the lower base, the Skull Fortress base, in the last session. But ready to move on with that now. I'm just sort of considering whether um, whether I should like push on now or go back to the surface to like refresh myself first, because I was still waiting for the creep vines to grow. um, and yeah, like the bulb bushes don't seem to grow fast enough to sustain me food-wise. They produce plenty of water. So with that in mind, it occurred to me, well, wait, what about the
100 meters.
what about the vending machine?
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Why is it?
200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Why is it playing that message now? It's strange. I'm wearing the. Okay, aside from the fact that I was inside a structure when I last saved it, I was also wearing the rebreather, so it doesn't make sense for it to be playing that. Is that a base game thing, or is that a Deathrun mod thing? This is the first. This is the first time I ended a session while in another base aside from my main base. So that in itself is a sign that it's, you know, pretty well into the realm of self-sufficiency. But yeah, I need to, or at least I'd like to get myself. Oh, is the battery charger working? Yeah, there you go. If I get a vending machine, oh, here we go. There's some quartz for making glass. Yeah, if I get a vending machine and get the food benefit from that and the water benefit from these, maybe that'll be enough to keep me going for a while. So yeah, so let's make some glass. And Raqzas here. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Vending machine, and it takes 2 titanium. Do I have 2 titanium here? I think I do. Yeah, there we go. Good, playing Valorant. Cool, cool. Yeah, I haven't actually played that before, but I've you know, I've seen it around. I've seen people playing it. Looks cool. Very colorful first-person shooter, like multiplayer kind of thing. Where do I put this? I don't want to block the windows. Yeah, that should be fine. Can still get through here. Yeah, that's fine. Do I have any more titanium? I've got 1 piece there, and that's it. I'm gonna have to make another trip to the surface to get more titanium. Like, I think if I push on into that next area, yep, yeah, into the next area, there might be some limestone which can turn to titanium, or I can swim up to that wreck that's 350 meters deep, and there's sure to be some more titanium in there, although the warpers make that really hazardous. And after getting beamed out of the wreck while I was trying to explore it once, I'm like, nope, let's not bother with that, I think. Let me just temporarily toss this in here so I can get some water and stuff out of here. Nom, nom, nom. And then replant that. eat that. um, I don't have a garbage can to throw the because this thing, it produces like randomly selected, like some of them are edible and they're fine, but some of them are the mixed chips are considered non-vegan for the vegan challenges, so they make me hungrier. So I need to dispose of these. Garbage can would be nice. Heck, I could just litter, I suppose. Maybe I'll do that. Just keep pumping out until I get enough food to carry on. Being very careful I don't click on the wrong one. Okay, yeah, let's do some more. And once I'm got my food and water meters all full up, I'm going to press on to the. Did I just see? Is that shallow enough and grab it? I don't know if I should. Don't really need that stuff yet. These things are still growing. I'm going to want more than these 2 grow bits, I think, if I'm going to have those sustain me.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay. Yeah, somebody told me, oh, I looked it up actually. Crashfish aren't actually the most efficient for producing energy in the bioreactor. I'm not sure why people were telling me they were. Yeah, it turns out actually the Oculus fish are best for that. So if I go back up to the surface again, I might grab a handful of those guys. Yeah, trips to the surface are hazardous because every time I go up, I'm risking death by warpers. So probably best if I stay down here for the time being. Like if I decide I really need some more titanium, I suppose maybe I will head back up there again. Yeah, gel sacks could also be good. Gel sacks are actually, I believe, are considered a more efficient fuel source. And that gets ready. Okay, and with that, I think I'm about ready to head out. Tuning batteries. Okay, all right. Let's plan out my next moves here. I want a glass tube, so I'm gonna need some quartz. There should be plenty of quartz around here. I think I don't need that map on, thanks. Should I scan this? Sure, why not? Yeah, grab the fish, why not? I mean, any opportunity to build up my, yeah, the rupee will be useful eventually. I doubt scanning that gives me any new or interesting information. From what I've seen, there's this mod hasn't added any information in there. I mean, the previous version of the mod did. They had some extra information when you scan things that wasn't in the base game, but Raqzas, I think is the name the author of the new version just doesn't seem to do that for whatever reason. Oh well. Anyway, yeah, quartz. I'm looking for quartz here. Any more quartz around? There's some quartz. Yeah, this path here leads to my next destination. We're going to set up my next base. I intend to put a little glass tube powered by a thermal reactor. That's the plan. Just to act as a waypoint on my way to the next area. I gotten all the quartz in this little cavern here. I'm reluctant to go further up because then I run into blighters, ampules, and warpers. Quartz and some nickel. Maybe I should scan that. Oh well. I mean, scanning it probably doesn't get me anything anyway, but it's a matter of principle. I just feel like scan it. I ought to scan them. Get that thing charging. And get some glass going. Another unit of glass. Feed fish into bioreactor. It gets consumed immediately. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. How quickly do the crash fish reproduce? Oh, okay, there's another baby one there. So, yeah, it's a work in progress, so to speak. Alright, I think it's about time that I get moving on that thing. Oh shoot. I need another piece of titanium in order to make a hatch. Seems nice, it is, yeah. You're seeing the really chill part of it. I'm about to head out into mortal danger because there's a ghost leviathan out there who is going to give me a lot of trouble, probably. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm one piece of titanium shy of being able to make the hatch for it here. Played some until the end though? Okay, okay. I'm just going to deconstruct the swivel chair. There we go. That's the titanium I needed. But I have to be sure to pick up some titanium while I'm out there. Yeah, so 2 glass, quartz, 2 titanium, and I think is it 1, 2, 3 pieces of magnetite, and a piece of aerogel, and titanium ingot, and I believe that's all I need for the thermal plant. Oh, I need 2 aerogel now, or shoot, right. Okay then. Okay. I think I can work with that, that's fine. I got the beacon to set next to it once I've got that set up. Okay. Alright. We're heading off into danger now. I feel like I want to keep this bioreactor fed. The crash fish might be kind of a sucky fuel source, but I'm gonna keep them coming in there anyway. So by the time I get back, this will have a decent amount of power, I hope. maybe I can. Is there something else I can throw in there? If I can maybe grab some blood oil, just. It would be nice if I can, when it's time to come back to the base, I can come back to something with full power. I see you there, Warper. Don't mind me, I'm just here to grab some blood oil. There's no blood oil in that mine there? Here, that'll do. You know what? Inventory full. Ah, shoot. Dirt. Let it never be said that forward planning is my strong suit. Where am I going? Skull Fortress that way, okay. Yeah. But yeah, game is indeed nice. It's got a lot going for it. I really appreciate it. Okay, blood oil. Oh, it got consumed immediately. Whatever. This is fine. It'll keep working. Get a couple more of these before I go. 1, 2. Oh, what did I do that for? I just wasted it. Whatever. Okay. All right. You gotta take a shower? Sure. Cool. Fair enough. Hygiene's important. Alright. Out I go now. Probably gonna run into Ghost Leviathan. I'll deal with that however I need to. I've got the stasis rifle at the ready. There he is. He's a little ghosty. Just got a radio signal. Now, is he gonna hassle me?
Scans indicate this biome contains unusually high concentrations of organic and fossilized
I see you.
remains.
Oh, that's unnerving. How about I scan you? I doubt you're gonna have anything new information, but I'm doing it for the science. Whoa. Okay, this is why I make a point of going behind their head before hitting with the stasis rifle. Okay, that's convenient. River Prowler right there. Because that's another thing that I need. I actually do need to scan this one. No.
Integrating new PDA data.
Okay, hold on. I'm rather concerned about the fact that using the knife on the river prowler didn't seem to have any effect. Because can I not get the scales from it? I do not like that noise I just heard. I mean, I've got the reinforced dive suit, so I should be able to survive a bite from the Ghosty, but all the same, Rather avoid getting bitten if possible. It'd also be nice if I avoid luring him back to base here, but you know,
Welcome
might be
aboard, Captain.
an inevitability. Okay, just toss this guy in there. So, that could be a significant problem that I just witnessed there. Okay, databank, indigenous life forms, fauna, carnivores, river prowler. Okay, it doesn't have it. Just like everything else, it doesn't have anything in the description there. But I mean, if this version of Deathrun is anything like the previous version, then the reinforced dive suit requires river prowler scales. And you get the river prowler scales by using the knife on the river prowlers, but if I can't do that, like you saw me, I was swinging the knife at it, and it was failing to collect the scales. Now the reason I say that's a real problem is I have to upgrade the reinforced dive suit in order to go any deeper. Like, the reinforced dive suit lets me go up to 1,300 meters deep. My current suit only gives me a crush depth of 800. And I have to get to like, I have to get to like 1,700 meters deep in this game for the end game parts. If I'm unable to get that, I mean, I can't be going like the last 1,900 meters while constantly taking damage from, constantly taking crush damage. Like, if you don't want the knife to do damage to the river prowlers, fair enough, but I should at least be able to get the scales, right? This might be something it's worth reporting if, yeah, I don't know. Should I, Okay, let me just fill up in food and water from these, from the bulb bushes. Num. Let's get one more. Oh, okay. Another baby crash fish. I'm just feeding their young straight into the bioreactor, like the monster that I am. There you go. It's all full. Like, I don't know. Is the thermoblade any better? Like, will the thermoblade let me collect prowler scales? Maybe. Is it worth trying? I mean, I've never gotten this far in the game without a thermal blade. Every time I play Subnautica, it's just a matter of course to get myself a thermal blade. It'd be weird if I didn't. Maybe you need the thermal blade to extract the river prowler scales. I don't actually know. But it still says it needs them in order to build the upgraded reinforced dive suit. And the reinforced water filtration suit, formerly called the still suit, also needs river prowler scales. So Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. What am I gonna do here? How are these things? 23%, 17%. Yeah, these take a long time to grow. Yeah, the fact that these take so long to grow makes this like not sustainable, like as a long-term strategy kind of thing. Like I inevitably have to return to the surface to get my water. Um, um, but I wouldn't mind trying out like filling up a couple of these exterior grow beds with purple gel sacks and testing the comparative uh, sustainability of those. I don't know. They might work better. Okay, well, let's say I decide to get a thermal blade. Modification station. It requires a whole bunch of things I don't have. And Let's Stray Cowboys here. Welcome to the stream. Hey, got a notification. Cool, cool. There you go. Yeah, I know you mentioned before you weren't getting notifications for my streams, so glad that resolved itself, I suppose. Um, this run could be in big trouble because the I just tried to get some some river prowler scales from a river prowler because it's one of the ingredients for the reinforced dive suit, and my knife didn't work on it because of the non-violent challenge, I guess. So, hey, and Croissant Sama's here. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Would that be the same croissant that I've seen around the club meeting server, or a different croissant? How many croissants are there? Welcome to the stream in any case. Shoot. Okay. Well, I've got all my stuff here. Let's try. I'm gonna try one more time. Yep. Cool. Cool. I'm gonna try one more time to see about getting my little glass tube set up, and then I'll probably head back to the surface to see about. Let's see about getting more titanium. Whoa, hello. Ghost Leviathan clipping through the wall, being very quiet about it too. Okay, that's alarming. Hey, River Prowler. Okay, seriously, can I get myself some River Prowler scales? Like, if I hit him in the head cycle, maybe? Whew, that's unnerving. Yeah, the pacifist challenge makes it so my knife doesn't work on him, but so now I can't get scales. Yeah, this is a real problem. Dang, how can you get the scales with this stuff? Yeah, I don't know. Like, I mean, like for all I know, like it's possible there's maybe I need the thermoblade for it. I don't like I've never tried using the regular survival knife on them. I've only ever had the thermoblade. I mean, I don't know. I'm just I have no idea whether that makes a difference. I'm gonna need some purple gel. I'll grab those on the way back. In any case, I want. Oh shoot! I'm approaching 800 meters. This is my. I'm approaching the limit of my safe depth here. Hello. Yeah, I can't go any deeper than this. I think I'm gonna have to. I was hoping to get beyond the area where the Ghost Leviathan is, and to put my my base down. But yeah, okay. I think this is the only thermal vent I've got to work with. That's fine. I'll make do. Glass tube. Would you? Just put that there so I can thermal plant. 68 degrees, almost nice.
Power restored. All primary systems online.
In there.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, so I have a place to reoxygenate. 68 degrees. Suboptimal, but eh. Using the regular knife now with thermal blade. It's a regular knife, yeah. From what I've gathered, both survival and heat knife work for the scales based on the fandom wiki. Okay. Thing is, that might be out of date. This is a new mod. The Deathrun Remade mod is like this is brand new. I'm sort of play testing it really, so there could be yeah, I don't know. Who knows? Who really knows? I think, yeah. I mean, if the wiki says that both survival and heated knife should work, then this is probably just a huge game-breaking bug, and it's gonna render this mod unplayable, and I have to report it and say, hey, this is hey you. Trying to get some pictures, some screenshots of the. This is why I put a glass tube here. Wonder if I should have changed the orientation of the tube. So we can get more pictures of him facing me. Oh, is he attacking the river prowler? He bit the river prowler. Think you could dislodge some scales for me while you're at it? You know, the only way to descend is with the prawn? Well, this is a no vehicle challenge too, so I can't do that either. Like, this might actually render the game unwinnable, or at least only winnable if I pack like 1,500 medkits to deal with the crush damage as I go further and further down, or something like that. Well, okay then. In any case, just about to head out there, thinking, oh, I should grab some resources on the way back. If I can find some limestone, some titanium and copper would be most welcome. And not to mention some purple gel. Silver, I mean, it'll probably be able to use it for something. Is there any limestone around here? Oh, there's a mesmer. Ignore that. Avoid that guy. Don't ignore him, but definitely avoid him. Gold could be good if I decide to make Range extender, another fish for the bioreactor. Gel sacks will be welcome, I think. Aren't there any? I see sandstone. I haven't seen any limestone outcroppings. I'm right at 800 meters. This is the limit of the depth that I can travel without taking damage. Some more quartz? Why not? How am I? Okay. Oh shoot! I meant to drop the. I meant to drop the beacon next to the glass tube. So I really can't get scales off this guy, right? Like I can't get them off of any part of him? Not of his tail, not of his head. That's most unfortunate. Ah, you jerk. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Go. I feel like I should rebind the screenshot key to something I can reach easily. That would have been a really neat screenshot there. Oh well. Stay. Yeah, I didn't see any limestone. No vehicles is vegan equals unwinnable. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's like I said, it's theoretically still possible if I just completely load myself up with medkits and just
Welcome aboard, Captain.
and just you know, just have a constant medkit drip going on as I take crush damage. Just toss you guys in there. Top these guys up here. And by now these guys should be fine. Yoink. Or build your way down slowly. Yeah. These things grow now? Okay, good. Make sure I'm safe from any dangers before. toss my second oxygen tank in here so I can hold more at a time. How much does a medkit cost? Like if I'm just manufacturing it, it takes two. It takes one fiber mesh, like as in two of these guys. Or I can make the medkit fabricator, which takes 4 fiber mesh, a piece of silver, computer chip, and I think a unit of titanium. Am I remembering that correctly? Yep, remembered it correctly, exactly. It's the same without Deathrun. Yeah, I mean, 1 fiber mesh to make a medkit is like standard. This medkit fabricator is the same as base game, except I believe base game it only takes 1 fiber mesh. This takes 4. So it has a slightly higher requirement, but not by a lot. Oh, right, these are all done. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Okay, well, current plan. Oh. Yoink. Let's feed the crash fish into the bioreactor, even though it's not the most efficient thing. Current plan is I'm going to go back up to the surface and a number of things I want to bring back with me. I want to okay. I want to bring some more titanium. I'm going to bring some Oculus fish because they're apparently better biofuel. And I'm going to make myself a thermoblade at the modification station I have up there. I don't know if that makes a difference. I'll give it a try. You think that's something you could make it build your way down? Yeah, I mean that might be the only that might be my only option. Like I said, I'm going to report it. I don't think that's intended. Like, I know this is supposed to be challenging, but being unable to get necessary structures like that, it doesn't feel like it's intended. So, yeah. Alright. Here comes the tense part where I have to go up this narrow column with warpers breathing down my neck the whole way, and blighters, and the occasional ambiel. Okay, and I have to go up slowly. Keep constant. Look. Where'd you go? I did not see or hear that warper coming. Okay, there he is. Hello? Stay. Okay. Yeah, this trip going up here, because I have to go up slowly, is hazardous every time. I risk my life every time I make this trip. I risk the run. Like this is potentially, you know, every one of those warpers is a potential run ender. You know what? Stay. You know what? This is a good opportunity to swap oxygen tanks, I think. There's that wreck I was thinking of checking out, but it's like the warper warped me out while I was inside it. So I was like, nope, this is just too dangerous. There are a lot safer ways to get titanium. Whoa, 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 where'd you come from? You clipped through the wall. I didn't see a teleport, in fact, I don't think you teleported in. Anyway, Keen base is over here. Just make a pit stop at the Keen base. And I'll carry on. You died to a sand shark and a biter? I do recall like one of my early attempts getting a sand shark to the face. Okay, he's still trying to use his warping projectiles on me. Anyway, out of sheerest optimism, I am going to try make a thermal blade and then trying again for the, oh hey, there you go, there's some copper. What the? Where did you? Yeesh. Wasn't expecting you to continue hassling me all this way. Oh, I guess I should have expected that.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oops. Clicked that prematurely. But yeah, there's a fair collection of titanium here. I'm gonna have to take it down there. I could top the batteries while I'm here, but I think I just want to press on because water level is getting uncomfortably low, and yeah, I need to go refresh myself. Whoa, hello. Okay, yeah, you really have to keep a close eye on that. That safe depth meter. There's not letting you go. Yeah, so it seems. Did you hit you twice instantly? Some glitch in the hit detection? Maybe? I don't know. Like it did seem to do an unnatural amount of damage for sure. I mean, my last closest to successful run of the previous version of the Deathrun mod, where I got killed by that one warper out of the blue. It's just a really wild 1 in 10 million shot. on so many levels. Like so much of that particular death did not make any sense.
Seek fluid intake.
I mean, like being at full health, wearing the reinforced dive suit. I did a full 360 looking out every direction to make sure there's no one coming. Didn't see or hear him. Plus, I was moving at top speed with the sea glide at the time he killed me. It's like how did he even hit me? Like, I don't even know. Like reviewing the recording, I'm like, I have no idea what happened. That didn't make any sense.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
But yeah, basically, warpers are not to be underestimated. So I'm reliably informed that it did the thing again. It said derp derp derp. Oh, you want to swap batteries? Oh, you want to swap for a full battery? Well, screw you. I'm giving you a non-full battery. The only non-full battery out of the lineup here. Anyway. Right. I've got plenty of ingredients for water here. Let's just.
Vital signs stabilizing.
And Coder is here. Welcome to the stream. What the heck? Really? Oh, this is interesting. I knew the tiger plant was doing damage to the pod. I didn't realize you could get it back into the state of where it's like it's smoking and lights are out and stuff. That's kind of neat. Anyway, maybe through Blizzard. Sorry, I'm falling way behind in chat there. I think there are a bunch of messages I missed here. Bear with me. To be able to attain the reserves, maybe the thermal blaze required would be a big waste to upgrade your knife only for it to not work. I mean, yes, it would be, but I don't know what other options I have at this point. Whippers, no, there you go. Yeah, Whipper specializes in sniping. I guess. Like, even specializing in sniping, it's like it makes no sense. Like, how could he possibly have hit me? Because I'm like. I was moving at full speed, so like if he did shoot at me, I should have been able to. It should have missed me, unless he was either like directly in front of me or directly behind me, and there's nothing in front of me, so he would have had to have been behind me. But again, I did a full 360 look in all directions before getting on the move, so. I don't know. He must have come from either above or below just before sniping with that shot. It just like the whole thing. Like I reviewed the recording. The whole thing did not make any sense. Like I did everything to render myself as safe as possible. Like there was no chance of him doing that, but he did it anyway. So like, yeah, it was just an impossible shot. Were any of these new pictures any good? No, that's it. Yeah. Weren't any really good shots of the of Ghosty there? Yeah. Maybe this one will do. Yeah, I just got one of those closer up pictures. Oh well. Anyway, so yeah, let's just grab a random battery out of here and make a thermal blade. No idea if it's going to be any more effective. We'll give it a shot. Give it a whirl. I've got more spare batteries in here anyway. Okay, cool. So, there's the little tiger plant still doing his thing. Right, I should probably have just toss it in here for a moment so I can hold more of these things at a time. Nom nom nom. Oh, psh. And the the tiger plant punctured this thing again.
Hull integrity restored. Draining systems initiated.
Tiger plant do your job. Yeah, I mean, the tiger plant, I put the tiger plant there because I'm immune to its thorns because of the reinforced dive suit, so I figured I could use it to, you know, keep sand sharks and biters away from me. I don't know if it's been terribly effective at that, but it was very effective at getting rid of the crab squids that were around my Skull Fortress base. So I was pretty pleased about that. I mean, it took some help. I had to like use the stasis rifles to freeze the crab squid in place, but I couldn't have the too big a stasis dome. It had to be the little stasis dome so that the spikes could still hit it. Because the spikes get frozen by the stasis field too. And I had to position myself so that the crab squid got hit by the thorns. So took a lot of finesse and dancing around, but I eventually got rid of them. So that was nice. I mean, it wasn't nice for them, but right. Okay. While I am up here, I think I'm going to go down to the jelly shroom cave and let's grab some salt out of here. Let this thing work for a while. Let it cook. Just toss the other one there. Lots of spare water bottles. I'm going to want purple tablets when it comes time to go to the thermal plant at 1,200 meters depth. I should probably bring those down with me. But okay, no, focus. One thing at a time. Let's get those Oculus fish first. I'm gonna do that now. Beacon 6? I guess Beacon 6 is the I didn't name it. It's the one that's next to the glass tube that I just put down there. Anyway, I'm here to grab some Oculus fish. You'll do. But where'd he go? Need at least 2 of them. Where did he go? I was just looking at him and work with me here. This isn't rocket science. I click and you get grabbed.
New creature discovered.
This is so hard. I need at least 2 of them. Hello. Shall I scan a crab snake? Sure, why not? All of the science. There's an Oculus fish. I only need 2 of them. You jackass! Damn it! Screw you! Startling. Diamond, I'm sure it'll come in handy eventually. That's not what I'm here for, though. Come on, this place is swimming with them. They're all over the place. I just need one more. Come on. There's one. Grab another one for good measure. Where am I going now? I'm just sort of wandering at this point. I figured might as well fill up my inventory with other stuff. Like, hey, more lithium, that's cool. What was that visual glitch I just saw? Okay, I've got plenty of acquisition. I need to get out of here. Is that a way out? Anyone chasing me? Should I grab an eye while I'm at it?
New creature discovered.
As a treat? Swap oxygen tanks. Medkit descent sounds really hard, not gonna lie. Yeah, it does. It actually sounds thoroughly unpleasant, like maybe theoretically doable, but it sounds like a horrible thing to have to go through, and it would be really nice if I didn't have to. We shall see, though. Aye aye, Captain, haha.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Toss the gold there. That one's almost full. Toss these guys in here. And since I got... Okay, so I've got 4 Oculus fish. I can put 2 of them in here and then 2 of them in the base down below. Oh wow. Power level's down to 150? This thing is at full power, at 1100 power at the start. Now, it used up all of its power just to make 75% of a block of salt. Like 1 unit of salt. That's nuts. Anyway. Let's see about emptying this thing of peepers and putting Oculus fish in here instead. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then right click to drop them. Let's mix that up. There. 2 Oculus fish in there. They'll breed eventually. Fill this thing up with peepers. And yeah. There's an Oculus fish with visible Kara symptoms in there. Is that going to spread the Kara to all the peepers? 93% of the wow! Like even with the sun is out. The solar panels are in full swing, and the bioreactors at full capacity, and it's like it's struggling. There's 6 solar panels up there. And they're at the surface. Fish produce pretty fast at least? Yeah, we shall see. Yeah, anyway. Okay, alright, okay. Stay focused. What's the next course of action. We got the thermal blade. Hopefully the thermal blade will work, and I can get those river prowler scales. If not, I'm gonna have to rely on a heckin' buttload of first aid kits on the way down there. And a carefully worded angry letter to the author of this mod. Okay. As they're on this fishing here. Okay, I was gonna throw the II in there. I'll just throw the II in here, I guess. Okay, so 2 Oculus fish. Let's just top up my food meter here. So what did I say I wanted to bring down? I said I wanted to bring the 2 Oculus fish, a whole pile of titanium, and what else? What was the other thing? I ought to bring down the purple tablets, I think, because those are going to be necessary eventually. And let's bring down the ion cubes, because those will be pretty useful as well. But beyond that, what? I know. I said I wanted to bring bring a creepvine seed, didn't I? Just a single creepvine seed. Yoink. And the rest of the inventory with titanium, I guess? I was thinking, this inventory gets filled up so quickly. I wanted to make a unit of bleach or 2 so I can have some water as well. Shoot, okay. This is fine. One of these and one of these. For some bleach, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of titanium. Those 4 pieces of titanium can be turned into a couple of grow beds, which I'll use for the purple gel, I think. So, which can be like another backup source of water, I suppose. And I'm just gonna nip on up here. Is this thing ready? No? Okay. Just grab water bottle. Gulp. 4 first aid kits. Okay. Alright, that'll do. Save harvester, now we're back to Keen Base. You have at least 2 infected ocular fish, yeah. Infection doesn't matter, lol, they are just food for the bioreactor. This is true. I mean, even if you eat them, it says, the in-game description when you scan an infected animal, it says don't eat them. But I don't think it actually has any effect. It's as far as I understand it, the Kara spreads based on where you've traveled to, apparently there are multiple stages of the disease, but they depend on how far you've progressed in the game. Entering the enforcement platform automatically upgrades your infection level, for instance. Getting into the infection control facility automatically upgrades your infection level, and and so on. Another version of the game, the Raqzas is worth the most biofuel for over 600 power each. I would assume they are still worth the most in Deathrun. I would expect so too. I mean, yeah, you can't count on those things, but I'm at least going to give it a try. See what comes of it.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Shall we top up the battery while I'm here? Oh, great. Yeah. Let's have a seat. 4 new blueprints? Sorry, what 4 new blueprints? Oh, right. Cooked cooked Oculus. Cured cured Oculus. Crab snake. Assessment avoid. Yeah, there's nothing new here. There's the ruby I scanned earlier. Nothing new. Thermal plant. The thermal power plant. It's hot. Yeah, no matter how advanced the infection is, it still requires the cell scan to become visible, if I'm not wrong. Apparently, it has other effects. The infection level, if your infection level is higher, the warpers do more damage to you. Found that out the hard way. Like the that last run I was describing, where I got killed by a 1 in 10 million shot from a warper out of nowhere. Apparently he did more damage to me than usual because I had just entered the infection research facility, which raises your infection level just by entering it. So basically I did myself a huge disservice by going in there. I got nothing out of it except putting myself in danger. So that sucked. Excuse me. I forgot Dark Olive's in. I get to go down the dark. Hooray! Fun times. So yeah, it's very likely that I would have survived that game if I hadn't gone to the infection control facility, because I hadn't gone down to the lava zone either. With the entering the lava zone increases your infection level as well. You might be right about the Suscan protecting the story for the infection. The infection has never killed me in game, though. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not possible for the infection to kill you. I mean, aside from aside from it like enhancing the damage of the warpers. I'm weaving from side to side in the hopes that it will stop the warper from hitting me. We're plunging down into pitch blackness. I cannot see my hand in front of my face. Even with the bioluminescence of the surrounding life forms, it's okay. Alright, the bioluminescence is helping see a little bit. Never see a dead infected fish either, yeah. And there's my Skull Fortress beacon. And there's the skull that gave it its name. It's not really much of a fortress, but skull base doesn't have the same ring to it.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Keep this thing charged. Might as well top this guy up as well. How's this doing? Okay, I could do with some more crash fish. Right. So let's unload some junk into the locker here. Okay, so there's room in there for 3 crash fish. Let's get rid of these guys. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that should keep this thing powered for a while. And make sure I right-click to drop the octopus fish in there. It would be really embarrassing if I clicked the wrong one and like ate him instead of, you know, breeding him like I intended. 5%. These are still, yeah. These things grow too slowly for them to be sustaining. I mean, if I'd built the large room instead of this one multi-purpose room and had the extra space to grow more things, even then it probably wouldn't grow fast enough to be sustaining. But yeah. Sorry, I'm falling behind in chat again. My apologies. The old version. Oh yeah, I already read that. I feel like planting a tiger plant should make the tiger plant tame, so it attacks everything except you. Well, yeah, could be interesting, but alas, that's not the direction they decide to go in. Anyway, right, let's top up that food meter with these. Creep vines. Oops. Got an extra one. Kind of hoping I was hungry enough to finish this off, and then I could. You know what? Let's finish it off anyway. But yeah, I wanted to finish it off so that I could put the other thing in there. Oops. How many of these do I have? Well, eat one and turn the other 2 into fiber mesh. Probably to be turned into a med kit later, or more likely another med kit fabricator. I might just have to like fill a wall with med kit fabricators, frankly. Yeah, like that might be what it comes down to here. Anyway, seed cluster. Let's just plant this guy here. Wink. And eventually I'll be able to get silicone and rubber and lubricant down here if I need it. Even make it go berserk so it attacks everything. It seems silly that the tiger plant only dislikes humans. Well, I mean, I did observe the tiger plant attacking something smaller. Like it was firing spines at like it was either a biter or something. I don't know. I don't remember what it was, but that's what inspired me to try putting it next to the base to see if it would keep the little guys at bay away from me. Its effectiveness was questionable, though. Plus, it kept damaging my base instead. So, Anyway, I just got some titanium, and I did say I was planning to use them to make some more grow beds here. I'm just gonna play safe. I'm just gonna keep doing this. Now, is there space for 2 more of these here? Okay. And let's fill them up with these guys. Oh. I mean, yeah, okay. If I do it right, I only need, well, let's try that, see how it looks. Big pile of them here, and if I use the knife, I can go 1, 2, and pick them up, and then put them back, and then 1, 2, and then pick them up. Oops. And then put them back again. And 1, 2, and 2, and through, the Vorpal Blade went snicker snack. You left it dead, and with its head, you went galloping back. Let's just put all of these in here. Doing that. I can hold some more. Yeah, it might seem like I'm being overly cautious using the using the stasis field, and I probably am being overly cautious. But I did see the Ghost Leviathan did come closer earlier, so it was like. Wait, what am I doing? I need to fill these both with a. Oops. Sorry, I'm falling behind on chat again. Apologies. Where was I? Never knew you could reset the plant that way for infinite seeds. Well, yeah. Turbojet84 was in chat for really keen on reminding me on that repeatedly. So there you go. You never know when an unsuspecting warper or Leviathan decides to show up. Yeah. I think I'm pretty safe from warpers in this area. From previous games where I've set up my base in this particular area, like the warpers and ampules never follow me in here. I think there's like an invisible barrier that stops them from coming here. The Ghost Leviathan though, I have had him go over here and like be swimming around my base, which is really troublesome. So yeah. 1, 2, and through the Vorpal Blade with snicker snack. Right. How does that go? I have to do the whole poem now. 'Twas brillig in the slithy toes, gyring gimble in the wave. All mimsy where the burrow grows, and the mome side grave. Beware the shoot. Beware the Jabberwock, my son, the jaws that bite the claws that catch. Beware the Jubjub bird, and shun the frumious Bandersnatch. He took his Vorpal's sword in hand. Long time the manxman foe he sought, so rested he by Tum-Tum tree, and stood a while in thought. And as in uppish thought he stood, the Jabberwock with eyes of flame came whippling through the tulgey wood and burbled as it came. 1, 2, 1, 2, and through, the Vorpal Blade went snicker snack. He left it dead, and with its head he went galumphing back. And hast thou slain the Jabberwock? Come to, my arms, my beamish boy. Oh, frabjous day, Kaloo he chortled in his joy. 'Twas brillig in the slithy toes, did gyre and gimble in the wave. All mimsy where the bar grows, and the mome side grave. That was That was Jabberwocky from Alice's Adventures Through the Looking Glass. I don't know. I memorized that poem at one point. I thought it was neat. This guy. So yeah, let's just try having a whole field of purple gel there. I don't know how their growth rate compares to the growth rate of the bulb bushes here. Like these, like are these grown yet? 73%. Yeah, they aren't anywhere near ready yet. Like they're not even close to making this sustainable on their own as a source of water. But if I have a bunch of purple gel on the side, maybe they could. We'll see. Because each one of these produces 4 water. Anyway, okay. While I think about what my next move is, let's just walk over here and you can enjoy the sight of my my little menagerie here. And I'm going to be right back so I can use the washroom. And I'm back again. Okay. Yeah, I need to figure out what my next move is. Okay, that beacon 6 over there. Let's make it orange. Orange, I guess. This thing's still working. It's cool. Once again, out of titanium. I used all after all the other things I filled my inventory with. Before titanium, for that's all I had. Okay. Okay. Here's the plan. First, gonna fill up my food and water meters.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Got all that purple gel there. I could make the aerogel in preparation for the next base, the next... I don't know, do I want to do that now, or... Sorry, I'm experiencing indecision. I mean, I guess the first thing I want to do is find out if the thermoblade works for getting the scales off the river prowlers. If it doesn't work, I'm in trouble. Oops, what am I doing? Well, let's give it a shot. Let's give it a whirl. Let's give it a go. Oops, sorry. Also, rivers, ghost leviathans and prowlers occasionally crabs good. Unless a warper follows you down there, you shouldn't see them except at the large base that broke to pieces. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, we shall see. Oh, I don't think both of them had Kara when I put them in there. I think it spread to... Oh yeah, there's the third one. They had the little baby Oculus, and yeah, I think the Kara infection is spreading between them. Oh well. Like you said, they're just biofuel. Not that makes a difference. Okay. Alright. We're gonna try again to see if I can get river prowler scales. Probably shouldn't stay that close to the wall because the ghost leviathan did clip through that earlier. I don't know how well I can trust it. Hey, you. Come on, scales. No. Okay, this is a problem. Ah. Okay. So, that significantly affects my, like, next courses of action and stuff. Yeah, this is, this is going to be, an interesting endgame here, I guess. You're gonna need a lot of medkits. Okay. Well, let's get started in with making the medkit fabricators. Probably gonna just fill a wall with medkit fabricators here. Oh, how annoying. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Let's start making fiber mesh. That'll be the first step. Is just to pump out the fiber mesh. room for 6? Not quite? Okay. So I hear a ghost leviathan and it sounds uncomfortably close. There he is. He's clipping through the walls again, see? That's how it goes, I guess. Teehee. That's good enough. Yeah, so this is why it's prudent to just have the have a stasis field over me while I'm eating creep vines. Worried about a bit about the rule: the longer the game goes on, the larger aggro range carnivorous fish have. That is a fair point. Yeah, especially because they are good at clipping their way through the walls. This is true. I probably dragged this game out longer than is wise for that reason. If not in the others. Anyway, okay. Okay, so I need silver. Oh shoot, I don't have all the ingredients. Because I need a computer chip. I need table coral. And copper. Well, shoot, well darn. Okay. Okay. Well, I need to go find the ingredients for the medkit fabricator. I've got a unit of gold. I don't have copper though. Table coral shouldn't be too hard to find. But yeah. Let's top this up. How's the bioreactor looking? Ready for another crash fish? Let's get rid of these crash fish. Let's and then they can subsist on oculus fish when the time comes. Okay, alright. So, present plan has now become I'm going to sea glide over to, what is it, Beacon 6, that whole vicinity there, and take a look around there. Hope that I can find some limestone outcroppings, because I need titanium and copper. If I can't find that there, then I'm going to have to make another trip to the surface, just for heckin' copper. That's a little ridiculous. But I need it for the medkit fabricators, so... representative active lab zone also, yep, that's true. We're about the rule that, oh yeah, I already read that. Especially because they are good at clipping, oh I already read that. I already read it all, okay. Yeah, alright, here we go. Once more into the breach. Concerned about Clippy Ghosty, or no Clippy Ghosty. So keep my distance from that wall. Ready, at any second he's gonna like pop out and charge at me. The field is large enough that it froze the Ghost Leviathan as well, which suits me just fine. Is that sandstone? Ah, I mean I'll grab it anyway, but limestone is what I need. Let's take a look around here. Limestone. Hey, limestone, come on. I'll need quartz eventually, I suppose. You hear the doom sound of him getting hit behind me. Yeah, it looks like there's nothing but sandstone. I know for a fact that there is limestone if I go deeper. But going deeper has the issue that I'm going to... No. Bad measure. Let's get in here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Let's just re-oxygenate for a minute. Okay, well, I will grab the table coral while I'm in the neighborhood. I see table coral there. There should be more around here. This thing's at full power. I should put a battery charger here. But of course, I need copper for the copper and titanium for the battery charger. So, oh shoot, I left. Oh, that's not good. I left my spare batteries in the battery charger. Oops. I could have put myself in some major trouble if I went to swap batteries and they weren't there. Okay, anyway, I don't have any expectation of needing the repair tool anytime soon, so let's just swap that out and I'll get the other batteries at my next convenience. I don't know where the Ghost Leviathan went. There, in my protective stasis dome. Seriously though, I need... You just think you're so tough just because I can't get your freaking scales. Really? There's something amusing about hearing the doom sound behind me. Yeah, no limestone, not seeing any limestone anywhere. It's nickel. Yeesh, I'm okay. I see the mesmer, I'm going to avoid it. Taking a look around here. Grab a gel sack just as a treat. Probably munch on it later. 6 is over there. My other oxygen tank is still full, just double checking out of an abundance of paranoia. Grab the quartz because I want to turn it into glass for glass tubes at some point, but it is a wee bit of an issue that I don't have titanium to make lockers to put this stuff in. That's what I'm looking for. I was hoping for more table coral. There you go. Lithium? Okay. One inventory space left. Let's go purchase there. I just might as well. No, I'm not going to bother with the quartz. There's some titanium. Can't do anything with it because I don't have. Whoa, hello. I don't have the. Prawn suit and drill arm, and can't get them. There's some limestone. Got some copper in it. Okay, if I can get one more of those, then I can make my first medkit fabricator. It's one piece of copper is the last ingredient I need. That's another limestone I see there. Let's eat the gel sack. Where'd it go? There it is. Copper, or I mean titanium. I mean copper would have been welcome, but hey, titanium is still usable. Okay, I have to come back here, I think. Here, let's just... Okay, this is where the limestone outcroppings are here, so I'm just going to come back here, and yeah, I should... If my knowledge of the geography of this place is... assuming it's not failing me here, I should be able to come through here and come back to the Skull Fortress base. So all is well. I've got 90 whole seconds of oxygen left. What's there to worry about? The timing of the ominous chord noise, well timed. Anyway.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yeah, okay. Sure would feel better if I had some more titanium. What is this thing doing? Is it ready for another crash fish? Yoink. I do believe this is the last one, and then after that, this bioreactor gets nothing but Oculus fish. What if you can collect scales from the dead prowler? I mean, if it's not going to let me collect them from the live one, I wouldn't expect it to collect from the dead one. That said, I mean, I had a heck of a time getting the tiger plant to kill the crab squid. And the crab squid was slow moving and large, so it was an easier target to hit. Like I was only able to get the tiger plant to hit the crab squid by like some careful maneuvering. So yeah, that would be it would be troublesome to try to recreate that without the what am I trying to say? Without those advantages. Anyway, shoot, darn heck, what am I going to do? I want to build another locker, but I don't have the titanium for it. I'm shy of one titanium. Okay, well, if I pull this and this out, I can turn them into an aerogel, and that frees up an inventory space. Gonna need that eventually. Anything else I can like compact up here to free up inventory space or something? Yeah, I want to rush out there and grab a whole bunch of limestone contents. Okay. Let's just fill up this inventory space as much as I can with the contents of limestone outcroppings from that area I just was. Should be able to get to it through here. Don't like how close that warper sounded. I'm not even gonna look in his direction. I'm just gonna power on through here. There's the granite. I could go through there, but I don't like the looks of that ampiel. So I also don't like how close the ampiel sounds. Don't like the sound that crab squid's making either. There's just like all kinds of sounds that I just don't like right now that I'm hearing. Anyway, I saw a whole bunch of limestone outcroppings when I passed through this passage right here. Here's one. Okay, that's the copper I need for the medkit fabricator. That's the titanium I need for the locker. There you go. I'm in good shape. Inventory slots available. Come on, limestone. Any more limestone around here? There's one. I mean, I could get the, let's just swap this prematurely. I could tell the scanner room to scan for limestone, although that would, like, absolutely kill its power supply. Bioreactor has a hard time keeping up. And or less got what I needed anyway. Can I find one more? Just one more limestone? Shale? Whatever. That's good enough for me, I guess. Should I go back this way? Let's go, let's travel via Beacon 6. Oh, there's some limestone. Oh, that's sandstone. Never mind. Yeah, I'm gonna make a pit stop at Beacon 6 before heading back. Yeah, if I wanted to try getting the scales from a dead prowler, it could have been a potentially really funny way to dispatch them by just getting all the crash fish together and just like hurling them all at once at them. I don't know how well that would work, but
Welcome aboard,
it's
Captain.
like it's amusing either way, so win-win really. Here's the ghosty. So what did I get? I got three titanium, so plus the one that I've got back there, I can make 2 more lockers, or 1 locker and 1 medkit fabricator, I suppose. Okay. Back to the Skull Fortress. I see a ghosty. Traveling through the ribcage of a ridiculously large Leviathan. A ribcage which has spikes on the inside of the ribcage, which makes no evolutionary sense. I'm never going to stop complaining about that. Because the ribcage is supposed to protect your internal organs, like your heart and lungs. Why would you have spikes on the inside? Something's going to punch you in the chest, and your rib spikes are going to poke holes in your heart. Maybe that's why he died. Maybe that was the cause of death. I want to use the. I want to collect for power scans. Maybe that's how that one died. He just had spikes on the inside of his rib cage, and like. Anyway. Wait for the giant sea dragon to clip to your base. Yeah. It's coming. You wait. That's because they're good at clipping their way through the walls. Oh yeah. I mean, lots of creatures are in this game.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, more locker over here. Into which I will toss all this junk here. Grab another first aid kit. And yeah, I guess I'll make the next no, it's this one here. Okay. How's this thing looking? It's got room for 4 fish. Well, let's throw 4 fish in there. 4. Oh wait, there's another crash fish there. Can I...
Integrating new PDA data.
Really? Trying to grab the crash fish here. There we go. Yeah, it only allowed 5 of them to develop there. Now I count, what, 6 octopus fish? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? So the smaller fish you can get more of in there. How much damage do crash fish do? Like, would it be worthwhile to send a crash fish at the river prowler, see what it can do? Probably not. Sorry, I'm neglecting chat again. Making sure I'm not missing any messages here. Out of the 7 definitions of evolution, I only believe in maybe 3 or 4 of them. Well, maybe most of it seems illogical. Okay, I don't know what multiple definitions of evolution you're referring to. But, I mean, I think having spikes on the inside of your rib cage is just generally a bad idea all around, no matter how you slice it. Like, you're defeating the purpose of your own rib cage. It's anyway. 4 fiber mesh and computer chip and silver and titanium, and I believe that's all I need. Yes. Said I was thinking of filling the wall with them, but I don't know. Could be. That's fine. Takes a fair bit of power to use that to make them make a fabricator. Yeah, the next time this one spits one out, I'll probably put it next to the other one. Man, it's got 4 crash in there. It'll, like, I might be about to experience rolling blackouts, but it should last for a while. And are these fully grown already? No, they're 79%. They're getting fairly close already. Like, these could be a much more sustainable food source. In fact, let's just... I don't remember which ones are the real ones that are already full. I think it's these ones over here. Here you go. Oh, okay. Going, and then just nom all of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 of them. That's 6 times 5. So it's 30 food and 24 water out of that. It's not too bad. I mean, it's not long-term sustainable, but we get something close to that every time they become ready, then yeah. So yeah, I was considering going back up to make go for a titanium run, but maybe I'll stick around here a little longer. Um, I'm just considering my options here. Um, okay, first of all, I'm gonna wait. Okay. I keep second guessing and third guessing myself here. Yeah, the creep vines remain seemingly the like like at the upper end of sources of food for this vegan challenge. Okay. So current plan. Okay, so I'm gonna head on out there. I'm gonna head around this way again. See if there any more is more limestone to be detected. How's is this thing detecting? Yeah, this thing can detect limestone. It only has 33 power left. Like that, the battery charger is doing a number on it. It's like, yeah, this thing can barely keep up the battery charger. If there's any improvement if I toss 4 of these guys in, and there are two of them left. Okay, so those will breed and sustain the colony. And let's, here you go, my first Oculus fish in here. Those are supposedly much more efficient. Let's see how well they do. But yeah. So I guess my next, yeah, I think the next thing I'm gonna have to do is get the next base going. Heck. How rapidly do you take damage from the compression? Oh, sorry. Let me click the chat again. Evolution definition 1: a gradual process in which something, something changes into a different and usually more complex or better form. I do not believe it is true. Okay. Definition 2: a result of this process of development. I do believe in small changes, but I think there are limits to evolution. Okay. Definition 3: changes in the genetic composition of population during successive generations, often resulting in the development of new species. The mechanisms of evolution include natural selection acting on the genetic variation among individuals, mutation, genetic drift. I mean, I'm not aware of there being like multiple definitions of evolution per se. I mean, it's just like evolution is random. Like once in a while there are mutations. Like mutation is a thing that happens in nature. Like like it could be like incomplete crossing of alleles of in during meiosis or whatever. Like once in a while, like it makes a mistake, so to speak, during the the process of a new you know, the new offspring developing, and something is a little different. Just it's random. Sometimes and it's completely random. Like sometimes the mutations are beneficial, sometimes they're not. If they're not beneficial, usually the thing is going to die. If it is beneficial, hey, maybe it'll pass that that tiny change onto its offspring, and then it continues to that particular if that particular minor change turns out to be beneficial. Anyway, you know, like there are some misunderstandings and misconceptions about how evolution works. Like the thing is, evolution doesn't have a goal. It doesn't have a destination in mind. It is completely random. Like some of those mutations might be helpful, some of them are hurtful, and if they're hurtful, then the thing dies and you never see it. You never see it again. Like you might see some weird random mutation occur that's like the only one of its kind, and then it's gone, and it's just a weird aberration. These things happen. Okay, let's disassemble this thing. So I was waiting specifically for this to put out its next med kit so I can definition for the historical development of a related group of organisms, phylogeny. Definition 5, change in the structure, chemical composition, or dynamic properties of a celestial object or system, such as a planetary system, star, or galaxy. Evolution often changes the observable or measurable characteristics of the object or system. Okay, you've veered very much away from the concept of evolution as we know it there. Like typically when we're talking about the theory of evolution, people are referring to life forms, not celestial bodies like stars and planets. Definition 6, a movement that is part of a set of ordered movements. Are you reading these off of like off of Wikipedia or something? Like what? Is there? I'm not aware of there being a specific set of definitions. Definition 7, the extraction of a root of quantity. Yeah, these seem very much separate from the theory of evolution, like Darwin's theories and stuff. You sound like you're talking about other things. Anyway, do I have 4 quartz here? I do not. Well, darn. I need some quartz. I want to make another glass tube. Well, thinking. No, okay. No, I definitely want a glass tube. Let's get the glass going here. Oh, okay. There's some more quartz here. Excellent. I'm getting some information from Google search the seven noun definitions of evolution. Okay, yeah. So it's basically like dictionary.com thing. Yeah, you're gonna you're gonna get a lot of yeah. If we're not talking about strictly like theory of evolution as in like Darwin stuff, then yeah, you're gonna get a lot of different definitions that have nothing to do with the theory of evolution. Anyway, where was I? I need 1 more unit of titanium so that I can make. So my next little glass tube, it needs a hatch, so I need 2 titanium for that. Okay. Yeah, let's just venture out there again, I guess. Yeah, like I say that misunderstandings and misconceptions about evolution. I remember um, a while back there was an episode of Star Trek Voyager. Uh, Actually, there are a couple of episodes of Star Trek Voyager which wildly misunderstands the concept of evolution, and like you kind of wonder like was it so hard for them to get an evolutionary scientist as a consultant or something? Like, I get that writers aren't necessarily going to know everything about the science, but like, did nobody on the team? Okay, I guess I need to explain. Um, okay, like one of the episodes. Oh shoot, Warper. Okay, so there's an episode of Star Trek Voyager where um, they stumble on this means of enhancing their warp drive to be able to travel to warp 10, which is always been considered to be physical impossibility because warp 10 is the theoretically infinite velocity where infinite velocity so that you're in all places at once. Um, and Lieutenant Tom Paris is selected to pilot the shuttle to test this new experimental warp drive. And for unexplained or maybe explained by technobabble reasons, traveling at warp 10 causes him to undergo evolution and evolve into a higher life form or something, or which again makes no sense because evolutionary mutation is random. There is no destination. Evolution does not have a destination in mind. Like the whole concept of evolving into a higher life form makes no sense. Um, like life forms aren't higher or lower. It's like when they say, like you might have heard the phrase "survival of the fittest." Um, it doesn't necessarily mean survival of the best. It's just survival of what fits best into its environment. Because diamond? Oh, okay, sure, I'll grab that. Why not? Um, because what was I saying? Oh, hey, Larcasair's here. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Came in the middle of my another one of my term use tangent trademark. uh, um, what was I saying? Can I trust that ghosty to just hang out over there? Yeah, he's fine. Just more than I could say for the River Prowler, which is on my butt here. Let's just hop in here and take stock of what I got.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, let me just pause this for a second so I can catch up on chat. I believe that adaptation changes can occur over time of being exposed to something specific. I do not believe that one animal can turn into another animal over any amount of time ever. A dog can only ever be a dog. Well, okay. Well, I mean, we're when you talk about new species coming about as a result of evolution, we're talking about like millions of years. Like, it takes a very, very long time for species to evolve into a different animal. But it can and does happen. Like human beings have only been in existence for a few thousand years. Well, depending on depending where you um, consider the dividing depending where you consider the dividing line between like proto-humans like Neanderthals and similar hominids before they became officially became human. Um, it's just a bunch of thousand years, like maybe 50,000 years. Um, Basically, what I'm saying is human beings have not been in existence long enough to witness the changes that come about in evolution. We can only observe and theorize the process of evolution by looking at fossils, looking at ancient dead animals, and seeing the gradual progression of their DNA and so on. Um, um, and like hold on, before we go any further, let's just catch up on chat here. There are in fact 7 different definitions of evolution. That it has always been this way since I was a child. I knew about the 7 definitions over 20 years ago. Okay. Talking about survival of the fittest, yeah. That was part of it, yeah. Even some of the definitions, but not all of evolution's definitions. I think it is illogical to assume a cat could ever be something else, and there is no proof on Earth. There are all the definitions of animals that they are connected. The missing links will forever remain missing. Humans have not existed millions of years. We have not observed evolution take place in the way of one species of animal turning into another species. Lol, it is impossible. Um, I mean, if that's the position you're taking, then you kind of have to ask. I kind of have to ask the question. Then where did humans come from? I mean, theory of evolution basically is states that humans evolved from apes, and again took place over the course of millions of years. Um, I mean, not finding if there are missing links in there, it doesn't mean it didn't happen. I mean, we're talking about the courses of millions of years. It's not like we're going to find the body of every single life form that's ever lived over those millions of years. We can we just have to work with what we got. I mean, new thing to it's one thing to talk about millions of years, but no one can understand what a single million years looks like. Um, yeah, I mean, a million years is a long time. It's a very long time. Again, uh, human beings have not even been around for 1 million years. We've been a small fraction of that. Like it's estimated that dinosaurs are around like 65 like they died out 65 million years ago. Like we haven't even been around for 1 million. We're talking about events from 65 million plus years past. Um, but yeah, I don't know. From what you're saying, Legendary Cowboy, like if human beings, if evolution doesn't allow for things to turn to another life form over any amount of time, then yeah, where did humans come from then? If we didn't evolve from a previous uh, animal, such as ape or whatever. While I personally believe all things were created by God is also unprovable. Yeah, I mean, ultimately, there is no proof either way in any of these, like talking about evolution or creationism. We're never going to have like a definite uh, 100% proved thing. Like we're looking at evidence and deciding what's likely, and looking at the progression of like the DNA of creatures over the course of millions of years, looking at their remains. Uh, this whole notion of evolution seemed like a logical conclusion of how that could have come about. Um, but yeah, I mean, it's true that we can't uh, look at every single you know, every single life form over the course of millions of years and reach a definite conclusion about it. We're just we're just considering what the evidence seems to indicate is likely. That friggin' heat spot there. Yeah, okay, I'm fine. I don't... Whoa, 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 whoa. A little close for comfort there. Yeah, the reason this whole conversation came about was these ribs here with the spikes facing inwards. It's like... That just seems like bad design there to me. The whole point of the ribcage is to protect your heart and lungs, not to have spikes poking into your heart and lungs. Illogical conclusions come from illogical practice. Okay. Are you saying that the concept of evolution in itself is illogical? I don't see the illogic of it. I mean, it's made by human, low fantasy can be anything imaginable. Well, sure. I mean, if we're going into the realm of fantasy, then you can make up whatever you want, and you can believe whatever you want. That's part of what's fun about writing fiction. You can make up the rule. You can make up whatever rules you want. But
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I mean, ultimately, whether you believe in like evolution or creationism or whatever, it doesn't really ultimately have any bearing on. Oh, inventory's full, right? Yeah, ultimately doesn't really have any bearing on like how your life is going to go. Some people like to fight over that sort of thing anyway. Some people take the whole subject very personally, and feel a need to fight over it. I mean, you know, at the end of the day, you can believe whatever you want. I think part of what am I trying to say here? Okay, you're just trying to talk about a really nuanced topic, but how do I say this? Let's get some creep points. I should have put my okay, what am I trying to say here? It just occurred to me, my the bulb bushes should be ready by now. I hear you, medikit fabricator. So I don't believe the current way we use carbon dating is correct. Oh, so you're going that far, are we? Maybe accurate when using it on something that hasn't been covered on Earth for a very long time. Use it on buried bones may not be the right method or process for dating the age of the fossil. Okay. Yeah, I can't specifically say I have enough knowledge about the process of carbon dating in particular to... pardon me. To comment on that. Okay, that got me. That got a bit of water out of that. So that's cool. Cool. Okay. How are these doing? 10%, 26%. Cool. So I made some glass here, right? Yeah, so I got the 2 units of glass, got some quartz for the hatch, got 2 titanium also for the hatch, and then I need titanium ingot, and 1, 2, 3 pieces of magnetite, and 1 aerogel, and I need a second aerogel for which I'm going to need one of those gel sacks. Let's just nip out and grab one of these guys. Yoink. Battery charger's killing me here. Okay. Is that all the power you got out of this? I think I might need to, might want to extend this thing so I can get some more Oculus fish in there. Yoink. Let's throw another Oculus fish into the bioreactor. Okay. Okay. Let's see. So where was I? I think the reason people get really emotionally invested in this topic, it comes from some people like they really build into their personal identity this this notion that God must exist and have be the source of source of all goodness or whatever, and if someone says anything that sounds like it's against God, then it's like undermining their whole belief system or whatever, and it causes people to get upset and stuff. And it's like in my view, like it doesn't have to be like that. I was thinking, okay, do I want to use this trip to? Shoot. Okay, let's. I need to figure out. Okay, where am I going to put my next base? It's going to have to be below 800 meters. So I'm going to start. I'm going to start taking damage from compression. Well, I don't get offended anymore. I'm too old for that. Fair enough. It's pretty hard to offend me. I don't mind. I don't mind giving my own thoughts on it. Yeah, some people do get really upset about that. I don't think the notions of creationism and evolution have to be in conflict with each other necessarily. I mean, if you like okay, I grew up in a household. I was raised where I was raised United Christian. We went to church every Sunday. So I've had Bible studies. I've had Sunday school. I've covered a whole lot of that stuff. And I've got like 3 different copies of the Bible on my shelf here somewhere. You can't see my bookcase from here, but anyway, like I kind of look at it. I try to be open to anything, and like these notions don't have to be in conflict with each other, like you want to look at what it says in the Bible, and we're describing the development of all the animals that creep on the earth. You can take it as being metaphorical, and like it wasn't actually 7 days, like 7 days, like that 7 days that it's describing could have actually been millions or billions of years. I'm hearing a ghost leviathan. I don't know. Okay. Like, not being able to see it is concerning. This is where I go behind his head and hit him from behind. Okay, there we go. Let's just keep moving. Anyway, yeah, like, you can choose to interpret that as, hey, maybe it's speaking metaphorically and doesn't literally mean 7 days. That could, the like the like, you read the book of Genesis, it talks about the progression of life being created on Earth, and you can say, okay, well, maybe that's describing evolution in a roundabout way. No biggie. It doesn't have to like
Welcome
it, it
aboard,
doesn't
Captain.
it doesn't have to invalidate your beliefs about anything related to the Bible or creationism or whatever. Sorry, I'm seeing there are more messages here. Um, Everyone is welcome to their own beliefs and decisions. I was raised to question things a lot, so I do question the process for which we get our facts and try to understand that just because someone had an educated guess doesn't mean it's true. Yeah, fair enough. Offended that the school system removed God to introduce evolutionism? Uh, if I have any offense. I mean, uh, that comes down to the whole concept of separation of church and state. The like, publicly funded. The general consensus is that these days, I mean theoretically anyway, is that school should be for school and church should be for church. And like, and just keep those teachings separate. Um, to be honest, I thought about the same thing the Old Testament does, raise some eyebrows a time or two. I've heard some Christians argue that the um, like you can't believe in both the Bible and the theory of the Big Bang, and I'm like, why not? Um, I mean, like, the first line of Bible, Book of Genesis, is the first book of the Bible, is something along. I feel like I should know it off by heart, but something like, God said, "Let there be light," and there was. Um, I mean, the Bible is supposed to be um, it's written by people who were inspired by God. Like, they received the word of God and translated that into their writings, and they wrote the Bible from that. And hey, if God communicated them that there was a Big Bang, they're not going to know what a Big Bang is. We're talking about thousands of years ago. The concept of explosions didn't exist. All they would have seen is a flash of light. Hence, God said, "Let there be light," and there was. There's your Big Bang. The it only would have been visible as a flash of light. There wouldn't even have been any air to carry the sound of a bang. I mean, really, if you think about it, the name Big Bang is a bit of a misnomer, because there's you wouldn't have been able to hear anything. um, and like, you know what I mean? Like, these ideas of theism, studying the Bible, they can coexist with scientific theories. Like, they don't have to be in conflict with each other. Um, People who want to make a fight out of it are just it's kind of tiresome, really. They're fighting over something there's no need to fight about. Um, Yes, I thought about the same. Oh yeah, I read that. The people live to be nearly. People live to be nearly 1,000 years old in the Old Testament. Lol, I don't think they measured a year the same way that we currently do. Yeah. Um. anyway. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 first aid kits. I don't know how long those are gonna carry me for this thing. I don't know how much like compression damage there is in this thing. Heck. I would love to get a base over by that tree thing there, but I think it's a I'm just thinking. Very close to 800 meters. That leads to the infection control facility. There's the dead sea dragon Leviathan, which the lore from scanning it seems to imply that it's the one that started all this mess, because it has a big skull fracture, which this thing says is probably was its cause of death. Okay, so there's the tree. Now, it's a safe place for a base, pretty much. I just want to set up a little glass tube there. Whoop. Person caught death exceeded, just return to safe death. Yeah, I'm right at the limit here. Oh, this is going to be a pain. Okay. How much damage does the crush depth damage do? I'm below 800 meters. It takes off a sixth of my health? Oh, this is... Oh, wow. Okay, here's where I die. Yeah, this is not playable now. Okay. Yeah, when it took off a sixth of my health, I was like, that's a little high. That's not going to be sustainable for long. And it seems that the deeper you go, the more damage you take from it. So that's a problem. Okay. Okay, okay, let's head back to Beacon 6 so I can recollect myself and figure out my next moves are. Let's swap oxygen tanks. I just... Jerk. I hear you nipping at my heels. How much diamond? Yeah, when I was just below 800 meters, it was like... it took... I don't know if it was doing more... It looked like it was doing more and more damage. I don't know if the... like the increased damage per shock there is based on time or based on the fact that I was going deeper and deeper. Let's have a seat. But yeah, that wasn't great. Gee, well, looks like you have to turn off Vegan. You can still play Vegan personally. Vegan isn't the issue. It's the non-violent challenge is the issue. The fact that I can't get the River Prowler scales. Yeah. The previous version of Deathrun, I tried playing with the pacifist challenge turned on, and yeah, I was like, you can't do damage to the River Prowlers, but you can still get their scales in order to make the upgraded reinforced dive suit. They could even build down unless you could build from indoors. I mean, To some extent, you can, I think. Hold on. No, not bad. Like if I tell it to build a compartment here, yeah, I can build from within here. But in order to build down, like if I tell it to build a vertical connector, well, there's no room for it to build it down there anyway. I mean, okay, when I clicked it just now, like it snapped into place. I think. I can't tell if it's trying to build it. I don't think you could even build down unless you. Oh, I read that. You'll have to convert all your bases to here. All titanium glass will be needed. Well, I'm gonna have to give this some thought, and I might be able to. You know what? Because your food and water meters don't go down while you're sitting, I could probably just sit here, leave this unpaused, and oh wait, I can't move my mouse over to click on the thing over there. Currently had a beagle to carry in here. Well, I mean, assuming this works the same way as the previous version of Deathrun, I can't. I can only build vehicles if I get the hatching enzymes, and that's the late game thing. So I don't know. Okay, I'll be right back, and I'll think about this some more. And I'm back again. Yeah, it looks like I didn't heal at all while I was while I was going to the washroom there. I think sitting down may also freeze healing as well as stopping your food and water meters from going down, alas. Anyway. Yeah, what am I gonna do here? This is I might just have to um, just abort this whole game because like if the crush damage does damage that rapidly, um, like I'm screwed here. I can't progress. Oh well. Even so, I'm just gonna push on here. Let's take a look around here. It may be. Oh hey, Turbot84's here. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Early, aren't you? Yes. It was midday. I happened to be in the mood and position to do a stream, so I did, and here I am. I've run into some pretty significant problems here that may force this run to an end because presumably due to the pacifist challenge, I can't collect prowler scales. So yeah, okay. If I go to just like, say, I go to 800 meters here. I'm just curious. So it just did a tiny bit of damage, and then it did a tiny bit of damage, and then it did a tiny bit of damage, and did a tiny bit of damage. Okay, so when it was taking off like half my health per move, I think it was because I was I was at like 830 meters, and it's like considerably deeper than. Yeah, this is no good. Okay, have to reconsider how I'm going to go about this. Okay, I've got some ideas. I'm not going to give up on this yet. I mean, I'm still going to let Raqzas know that okay, you got a significant flaw in your mod, but you get that notion of, okay, well, you can build stuff from within your base. So let's take that notion and run with it. Oh, hey. It did try to build it there.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I want a battery charger here. Okay. All right, I'm heading back to Skull Fortress so I can food and water up here. Sorry, I'm neglecting chat. My apologies. Yeah, Corelli based here. All titanium glass will need be needed. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just trying to think about. I'm just trying to imagine how I would go about it. I can build a tube along horizontally, but as soon as I try to go down, like I can put. I am apparently able to put a vertical connector below me, below the tube that I'm in. Beyond that, yeah, I don't know. Am I able to put? Yeah, because the thing is, like, putting a vertical connector by itself isn't enough. I have to be able to put a compartment underneath it that I can so I can build a ladder to it to go down. So yeah, I don't see how that's going to work. I mean, if I can, I'm just imagining myself making a whole bunch of tubes, uh, all in a row, connecting up to in the direction of that 1,200 meter thermal plant. Um, yeah, I don't know.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Sorry, apologies for neglecting chat. So that you can put a hatch on the roof of a compartment. Oh yeah? Just learned that from watching Bad Luck? Oh yeah? Hmm. I think I've observed. I've never really tried, but now that you mentioned, I think I've observed that somewhere. Heat knife didn't work as well, bummer. Yeah, unfortunately. Doing fine, by the way. Okay, that's a glitch. Yeah. I forgot about that. Been a while since I played. It would be faster to use a hatch. Okay, in the floor. Yeah, yeah. Agreed. If that's an option, you'd hatch somewhere else to re-enter, though. Yeah, that's the thing. Like I'm imagining, like, okay, put a row of, tubes, each tube built from the inside. So, so that I don't have to venture outside and experience the crush damage. Um, but, um, but yeah, like and if I build a vertical compartment underneath that going down, um, that's useless unless I go outside and build a tube connected to that vertical compartment to ladder myself down to. So yeah, I don't see how that's going to work. Um, hmm. 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 The hedge of the floor, but connector fast. Yeah, I mean, if it does, like, yeah, you saw, like I was just hanging out at around 101, 110, sorry, 801, 810 meters. It was doing tiny amounts of damage at a time. But when I went down earlier, like just going down to 830 meters, it was taking off larger and larger chunks of my health. Presumably, if I go down to like 1,200 meters depth, it's going to take yet even larger chunks of my health off. Like it might be an instant death from full health at that point. So I can't venture outside for even a second to work on the base. So yeah, that's a problem. Um, like so, at this point, I'm thinking. Just toss these in here for the time being. Let's just top up these batteries and let's just pop this guy out and charge that as well. Top this guy up as well. And oh, right. Oh, is that thing full already? Do any of these have enough room for my ultra capacity tank? I just toss it in there temporarily while I eat bulb plants to get my water back up. Yeah. You know what? Before I do any more of that, what if? This will probably be more tedious than. Oh right, took the battery out. Silly me. Oh yeah, and I should make sure this thing is full. Let's fill it up with Oculus fish, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's still 2 of them in there. So 9 Oculus fish in there? That's cool. Just the hatch on the roof as you go down the... it's further away. But the hatch in this side and the bottom are just on the side of the tube. I wasn't considering the problem though. I meant as a forward O2 base. And easy if you had button hatch, pop out, remove the hatch, and put connection back in the other hatch on one of the sides. I mean, yeah, I mean that could be an option if it's possible to put a hatch on the bottom. I don't know if that will allow me enough time to finish building. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna try. Let's see what I can do. Like at that point, like the tube stops being about being a place to reoxygenate, so might as well not bother with powering it. Just have a series of unpowered tubes, not a source of oxygen. Because like at that depth, having that many tubes in a row, it's gonna flood. It's gonna rupture and it's gonna flood. Yeah, I'm not going to bother powering it or trying to maintain its structural integrity. Just put tube after tube after tube. Put the glass ones in there for that matter. There's a glass compartment here, and then there's fully nitrogen hazard. Those going to apply here as well. Yeah. Use these ones first. Those poor fish. Yeah. They've all got the cry, sadly. Anyway, what's this? Actually, you have to put a compartment on the vertical tube's bottom portion, or you can't make ladder. Or so you pop, yeah, exactly. That's the issue I'm facing. So you pop out, remove bottom hatch, make vertical compartment, make tube compartment on the bottom, then get back in the side further up. Crush damage will hurt twice before you use medkit to make it. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's I don't know how this is. I'm gonna this will be an experiment. We'll see what I can do, what works. What inevitably fails. Anyway, let's see about sustaining myself with some purple gel here. Excuse you. I'm trying to. Cool. Okay, that got me a useful amount of. Useful amount of food and water there. Toss that in there and then grab a bite of ballbush. And try not to accidentally hit the Oculus fish, that would be awkward. If I accidentally cooked him and then it's like, whoops, no longer have a breeding pair. So, I don't have enough titanium here for my master plan of making a huge tube. There's more quartz around this area than titanium. I think I'm gonna have to make another trip up top and get a big pile of titanium, I think. Do I dare? leave the oxygen tank behind in order to carry more titanium. What's going on here now? The ability to have lead, and we'll need to collect more. Everything I said, it only applies when you're not changing your vertical levels. Yeah. This is the real challenge you weren't expecting. No kidding. You can turn Vegan off to collect scales. No, it's not an effect of the Vegan challenge. The Vegan challenge is separate from the pacifist challenge. They're two separate challenges. The issue is the pacifist challenge means my knife doesn't do any damage. In the previous version of Deathrun mod, like, you can still hit enemies with the knife. It just did 0 damage when you hit them. This remade mod, appears to make it so you can't hit them at all. That's the issue. They changed the nature of the way that part of the challenge worked. Anyway, I think I'm going to do something maybe rather bold, and just get some room for the tank in there, and then just top these up. Yeah, I'm going to leave the oxygen tank behind so I can have more room in my inventory, and I'm going to just get a buttload of titanium down here. Gel sacks don't go bad. Yes, that is a benefit. Bring some gel sacks with you as portable food source. I think that's an option for sure. Used a regular knife? I tried both. The reason I got the thermoblade at all was because the regular knife wasn't working, so I thought, okay, well, maybe I'll try the thermoblade. Hopefully it works, and it didn't. Neither of them worked. Okay, so let's get on up there. Let's go try to accumulate some titanium from surface, from top side. So there's very little titanium to be found here if you don't have a prawn suit with drill arm. Oh, shoot. That was careless. Oh, that did a lot of damage. Okay. That did not roll to... I rolled the mouse wheel to next thing I was trying to get, and it didn't roll to the where I thought it would. Hell, maybe I should just wrap up the stream anyway and come at this another time, or if I should just give up on this one altogether, because like, I wasn't counting on not being able to get river prowler scales. Like, it's kind of an important step in this whole process. It's not like there's any other way to extract them. I mean, like, the ability to extract river prowler scales in the first place is something that's specifically programmed into the Deathrun mod. Like, it's not something in the base game. You can't get them any way except the way that the mod author programmed into it, as far as I know. Which in this case is using the knife. And if you can't use a knife on it, then there's no way to do it. There's no way to get them. Okay, there's my destination, Keen Base. I mean, this stream is going over 3 hours. I mean, it's a decent enough length. Maybe it's just as well I wrap it up. Okay, I need to go more or less a straight line. I just realized this is 400 meters away. This is 10 seconds per 100 meters. So I'm cutting it kind of fine here. But that's okay. That just means I'm going to get a lot more titanium. Wow. Okay. Whew. Yeah. Cutting it kind of close. And there's a big, I get the copper too. Get a buttload of titanium in here, which I put here specifically for this purpose. And wow, it just perfectly filled up my inventory. All right. I'm gonna have a real nice quantity of titanium for my Skull Fortress base. No objections to that. N2, you have the filter? The filter? Oh, the one that works on going into the base? Yeah, like you notice my safe diving depth says 0 meters now from entering the base. Pacifist seems broken, so just turn it off. I don't think I can turn off the pacifist challenge from within the game. Like, like pacifist. Hold on, let me just take a look at the options. Mods. Yeah, Deathrun Remade. Choose carefully. Any options you set here lock in and cannot be changed during an ongoing game. So these are the things that are locked in. Yeah, the only things that aren't locked in are like visual things, like yeah, where the countdown timer is displayed on screen and things like that. And this is for the quick slots. But yeah, pacifist challenge. You cannot hurt animals. Your knife does 0 damage. I can click that. It doesn't uncheck. Island food, never edible. Food from floating islands is inedible when irradiated. Saying there's that per save file. Yeah, give it a try. That stinks a little bit. Darn. Yeah. No, there's basically there's nothing I can do. On that front. Yeah. In any case, okay. I'm getting ready to wrap up this stream. I'm going to go back to the base, drop off all this tasty titanium that I just collected, and yeah, then I'm just going to wrap up the stream, I think, and so I can let Raqzas. What's the name? What's the? I feel like I should memorize the mod author's name. I keep tripping over it every time. But it's got an unusual spelling of name by my I don't know. Maybe I'm just. Maybe I just don't get around enough, and maybe it's in another country that's a perfectly cromulent name. Where am I going? I didn't go all the way to the beacon, so I can't just go straight down. Here we go. $500 meters deep. 600 meters deep. Here we are. We start this far in, dang, yeah. I mean, maybe, mod author can do a hotfix, and you know, and I can just install a new version, and that allows you to collect the Prowler scales. Yeah, I don't know. Let's build locker. Just keep them going around here, I guess. Yeah, there you go. Okay. I mean, obviously that's not enough titanium for my crazy plan of building one massive long tube. I would have to make many more trips for that to be viable, but yeah. I mean, having that extra titanium there is helpful anyway, so yeah, no complaints. Let's finish off these bulb bushes while I'm here. Yeah, see, all four of them are gone. It's using bulb bushes is just not sustainable. They don't grow fast enough. If I had twice as many of them, like even if I had twice as many of them, still wouldn't be fast enough, I don't think. And it's still weird that there's no sound when you enter and leave that thing. Oh well. Welp. Oops, stop doing that. Yeah, what can you do? I just want to get my oxygen tank back, and then I'll figure out who I'm going to raid, I guess. Do I want to do any scanning before I go? You know, this thing is still it's detecting metal salvage. And, where would there be metal salvage, or fragments for that matter? Hey, I can detect the Ghost Leviathan! That's neat. I think that's a new thing. That might have been... Because I never played the Living Large update, I don't know if that's a Living Large thing or if that's a mod thing. That's probably a function of the Living Large update, though. I'm tempted to see if I can get the metal salvage. Should I do that before I end the stream? Sorry, I'm falling behind on chat again. Time to tell Raqzas about this. Yeah, this fix you can come back to this game. Maybe not if it is locked into the save file. Well, I mean, I'm not asking them to change the save file. I mean, they just need to change the mod so that whacking a river prowler with the knife gets you the scales. Like I don't. I mean, they just need to make it work the same way the previous version of Deathrun worked. You know, like it's doable. It was already done. They just when they remade Deathrun, that was apparently an oversight. Like they didn't consider that. I guess that suggests that nobody's ever tried the pacifist challenge before then, because that's a pretty significant oversight. Anyway. Anytime you plan on changing coding and saving files, just make it backup. Sure. Jellics can be used too. At least they can't go bad. Yeah. Yeah. Frankly, I should probably, you know, maybe before I go, let's fill the bioreactor with gel sacks. Why not? Got lots of them. how many? Yeah, okay. Sorry, I lost count. Whatever. Oh, they only had room for 8 anyway. That's fine. Cool. Yeah, the Oculus fish. Um, have the highest rate of that was unintentional. Highest rate of power generation to size ratio, as far as I can tell from studying the wiki. I finally looked up the wiki for once. Sorry, is that the? I don't know. There's more room. Yeah, the purple gels sacks have a pretty good rate on them too, so they're a perfectly viable alternative. Anyway, it's enough rambling from me. I'm gonna save an exit and I'm gonna look for someone to raid. Yeah, sorry. I think I'm getting hungry too, which has also interfered with my ability to concentrate and form good commentary. And you know what? I think we're going to give a raid to Coder, who's yeah, he gave me a raid last time. Let's raid him back. He's playing A Hat in Time, so it's a bit of a genre shift, but A Hat in Time looks like a cool, fun game too. It's not a survival crafting game, but it's you know, 3D platformer thing that's very, very kid-friendly looking. And yeah, we're going to give him a raid. That's what we're going to do. When did he start? How close to the beginning of the stream is he? Oh, he's like right at the beginning of the stream. That's cool. But yeah, yeah, I'm gonna want to, as I said, want to let Raqzas know about this. Maybe they can put out a hot fix that will allow me to get the scales and continue this game. Otherwise, I don't know. I'd have to do something wacky and try to build a series of tubes all the way down a distance of 400 meters. I mean, 400 vertical meters, because going from, you know, a depth of 800 meters, like if I can get a tube that goes all the way in there, right inside the thermal plant down there, I can survive inside the thermal plant structure. I mean, it has it has breathable atmosphere, and it has a gate which takes me back up to the surface again. Excuse me. So yeah, I mean, getting there is a bit of an issue, but hypothetically, if I can get that far, but then I also have to build another tube going down to the 1400 meter depth. That's a lot of tubes. That's gonna be a real pain. Hopefully it doesn't come to it that I have to do that. I can try. Waves and raids for the Elgers. Yeah, so welcome to the stream, to Elgers here. Uh, sorry. Save file may not apply the change to the mod due to the save file possibly having this current effect locked in. Well, I don't know. It depends on how the mod operates, I suppose. Have a good afternoon, Turbo. Fair enough, TurboChat. Thanks for hanging out. And thanks everyone for watching. Could have continued if not for disabling vehicles as well. I mean, true. That is true. Anyway, enough rambling for me. Let's get this raid on. Yeah, this session went very differently from what I'd hoped. Depending on the response from us, guys, I might hold off on continuing the stream until I find out if it's possible to get an update which will make Pacifist not broken. But yeah, I mean, hey, if I take a break from this game, maybe it'll give me a chance to play some other games I've been meaning to. I've been meaning to get back to The Long Dark for that matter. But I don't know, something to think about. But that's all for now. Until next time.